Hey guys, and welcome back to Life with Em, and today I'm going to be doing a half and half makeup look. So, here's how it's going to go. My very first makeup video that I did makeup, it was a 10-minute morning routine. And I still have all of those products except for two that I had to go buy because they were just from the dollar store. And on this side of my face, I'm going to be doing the makeup that I did I think it was 6 months ago. And then on this side of my face, I'm going to be doing my daily makeup that I do to this current day. So I'm really excited, and let's just get into the video. So first up is primer. So the primer that I used 6 months ago was this one here. It's not even a primer, it's just a moisturizer. And now my favorite primer, I have them both in baskets, is this e.l.f. Hydrating Facial Primer. So I'm just going to apply both of those to my face. I think I did like 2 pumps. I can't remember how much I did. I really hope this doesn't break out my face. Because some of these things I have not used in a while. Now the e.l.f. Hydrating Facial Primer on this side of my face. Okay. So the next we have concealer. So for the concealer I used to use was this one by LA Colors. This is one of the things I had to go get because I threw away the other one. They've kind of changed it a little bit. Pepper. And so this is actually lighter than the other one, but it's the only thing I could find. And I only put it on my blemish spots, which honestly I don't have too many. So I'm just gonna place it. Ooh, this is kind of dark. There's one right above my. Oh my gosh, that is not the right color. But I think that's all of my blemish spots. So we're just putting concealer in 2 spots. And use a blender. I'm going to use not my normal blender just because this is a different color. Holy crap, that is like really orange. Okay, now the concealer that I use now is this here. It's the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color 20B Light. And I will put it under my eyes, just on the tip of my nose, and then also my chin, and also any blemish spots, and I don't have any blemish spots on this side of my face. And I will also blend this under the sponge. Okay, keep it on this side of the face. So my original plan was to separate my face with eyeliner. Then I put it on and it looked kind of stupid, so that didn't really stick around too much. And because on my daily I do not use eye primer, so I use the concealer to go over my eye as my eye primer base. And I put it on the tip of my nose as like a little highlight thing. I'll also kind of bring it to my nose as well. Okay. So now the next step actually only goes to this side of my face. It is the Tinted Moisturizer, and I put this all over my face. Last time I did this, it made a pretty big dry spot. So the way I applied it is kind of weird. You'll see what I mean. So I took a specific brush, this one by Sassy Chick. Just get a dollop on there and then just go back and forth all over my face. Just like this, and I did that for my whole face. And I didn't say anything about putting it on my eyes. So, and I can't quite remember if I put it on my eyes or not, because my makeup changed really quick as I kept learning new tips and stuff. This is just based on that video. Okay. Then I took the sponge and then just blended it out some more, just to make it look seamless. And as you can see, a lot of my redness on my cheeks is really, just put this up, is really seeping through. Pretty blended. Okay, now moving on to powder, I believe. Yes, so for this side of my face, and I did no tinted, I don't do tinted moisturizer on that side. On this side of my face here, I used the LA Colors powder, which I still have and still use. And I use this Eco Tool brush, just put it all over my face. And that was it. That was it. And now I do powder, and I'm going to use this one by e.l.f. It is the Perfect Finish translucent powder, and I'll use the fair brush. I don't really care which brush I use, I just prefer this one. And I would just set under my eyes and everywhere I put concealer. Tip of my nose. Chin. And then next we have, I don't do bronzer, and I didn't do bronzer, so no bronzer. And so that means next is blush. This side. For blush, I still like this one, the NYX Sweet Cheeks Soft Matte Blush, and I used this. This is now my favorite bronzer brush. So, clean this afterwards. I'm gonna have some pink bronzer. And I'll still use the same technique. I would just tap it in, except now I tap and then blend. But in that video, I just said tap. So we're just tapping today. Here we go. And now for my everyday, I got this here by Morphe 2. And it's like, and it has a little blush in it. And this is the blush that I use for my everyday, because it's in this small little compact and I don't have too many things. And I get an actual blush brush and do the same technique. I just have to be careful because you know it is pink. And I'll tap and blend. Still smile and just make it super subtle. No sign. There is blush. Then next we have highlighter. On this side for highlighter, I did this Rosé All Day, and even though it did come with a brush, I did not like the brush. So I used the world's smallest fan brush. And like I've said before, I don't really like this highlighter because it is very pink. There you go. And now I use my favorite highlight, Nomad. I love this one. It's just like a beautiful, it's not too pink. It's this brush here. It just gives a nice glow. Look at that. And I also will apply on the temples. Down the nose. Just the side of my bridge. And just the side of my tip. Oops. I got a little over. That's okay. Okay, next, got my list on the floor. We have brows. So brows, I used an LA Colors, and this is the one that they have now. Twist, peel. And this actually worked really well because I gave the little comb, eyebrow comb to my grandma. So I don't actually have that, so I didn't comb through them at first, so mess that back up. Okay, did not comb through them at first. And this is blonde, which I probably should have gotten brown now that I'm thinking about it, but I didn't. I got blonde. Now just like, ouch. It's kind of sharp. Some marks. And if I got it too dark, I would take my powder and put powder through it, like it was going to help or something. And then I would comb through them last. And I used to keep all my makeup in this drawer right here. Now the drawer holds school supplies for back to school, which whenever this video goes up, I would have already started school. And that's it for brows. Put aside. Very, very hard comb. Now, all I do for brows is I will brush them out. Just going to school, I'll use this blonde brow gel. And make sure there's not too much on the little applicator, because that would be bad. See, not too much. Why am I using this giant mirror whenever I have a little one right in front of me? There we go. And that is everything for brows. Next. Ooh, we get the fun part. Now we're moving into eyeshadow. And I do remember the look. So I would use this here, palette. And you can probably tell which ones I dug into the most. This one, this one, and this one. So here's how I would do it. I would take this little fine tip here and use the color Rosé, correct? Yeah, okay. Rosé. And I would apply it to the crease. But the thing was, I would not blend it. I would just literally apply it in there. So guess what? Okay, just go back and forth in the crease just to get it in there. And that would be it. As you see, that's just a bit choppy. And then I would get this brush here and go into the color Blush, and I would apply that onto the lid. The only type of blending I would do is I would get this Blendy mermaid tail brush here and kind of just blend those together, just to make a subtle ombre, as I said in the video.
Just kind of give it that semi-ombre look.
And then the last thing I would do is I would go into this color Sparkling and not use it as an inner corner, not use it as a highlight. Nope, nope, nope. I would use it as an under eye color. And I wouldn't blend it out, I just kind of put it there. Might have found it too thick, but that's okay. And there is my eyeshadow look. My new one. It has 3 colors, but they're blended one. So the first thing I do is I'll go into this blush pink color again. And I only use one brush for this eyeshadow look, because you know, school, you got to be quick. So I use this blush color in the Morphe 2, and this is also, I don't know what this would call the Morphe 2 palette stacked, but it's called the Please Pink one. I will just go into that blush shade and I will apply that onto the lid. And just a little ways up into the crease, just like that. And then I would take the actual eyeshadow color, which is this super pretty shimmer pink, and also get that. I will also get this on my brush. Then just blend it right over top of the pink to just kind of subtly blend that even more. This is actually really easy because I don't have to make them look identical, because they're not supposed to look identical. Then just give that, and I'll subtly blend it a little bit more up into the crease, just like that. Then lastly, the last color in this little palette, well, not the last one, sorry, I'll go into this bottom shade, which is like a cream. It's supposed to be a highlight, but it does not look good as a highlight. It kind of separates the powder from the concealer and just makes it look, it looks really weird. Just don't use it. Don't use it as a highlighter. But it does work really well for a highlighter for your brow bone, but not like a face highlighter. So brow bone and inner corner. And if you still have some of that pink on your brush, it gives it like a little pink tone. See? And there is the 6 months ago and the now eyeshadow look. And then just a bit more. Here we go. I feel like this one is more like outgoing, whereas this one's kind of a little bit more natural, even though they have sort of the same colors. They're both kind of like pinky. Yeah, there's the eyeshadow look. And now we're moving on to the eyeliner. And it was really crappy. It was really bad. I have this Dollar Tree eyeliner here. Like, whenever I looked down, it was no. So I did it all over here and then like a little wing. And I'm not promising that this is gonna look any better than it did in that video, because I don't do eyeliner. I don't really like it. So just wish me luck. Nope, that's not any better. Okay, I don't hate it, but it's not good. It's not very good at all. Yeah, no, that's not good. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely done better. I have a new favorite black eyeliner. This one by Clinique. It is just amazing. And it looks like it would be silver, right? No, it's called black. I just love the formula. So if I use eyeliner now, I definitely go with this one. But in that video, I used one by the Dollar Tree, so no. Now we can get into mascara, because I don't do the eyeliner thing. Not anymore. Okay, so I can't remember if I curled my lashes or not. We're just gonna go with no. I don't think I got an eyelash curler until later. So on this eye, I would go in with the Thrive Cosmetics on the top and bottom. So we'll just do that. And I do remember I would push up from the bottom just a little bit, because I saw that on the video. But it will help to make your lashes look curled. Okay, there's that eye. And now for this side, on the top, I will go in with my Lash Princess. This is the False Lash Effect. I don't like this on the bottom because I can feel it and it feels wet. There we go. And now for the bottom, I will go in with this one here by Maybelline. Just kind of scratch the bottom lashes just to give them a little bit of some color. So like a little. You know what I did not do? I did not curl my darn lashes. Big spill on if I'm supposed to curl my lashes or not. I didn't even curl them whenever I'm supposed to. Now I'll just scratch the bottom. And another favorite, surprisingly, that I like for my bottom lashes is this one by LA Colors, just because of how the applicator looks. So it's really good for just scratching my lashes. So other than these being a little clumped, I think that turned out pretty good. Next, we're moving into the last thing is lips. So for lips, how I used to do them, just pop on an EOS. Is it just an EOS? Okay. And I think that's everything for this side. Yeah. Okay. Now I have two more steps for the other side. We have lips. So I'll take this lip brush. And this here is the lipstick in the Morphe 2 compact. And it is really pretty. Scoop some and then paint. So something that I have tried, or want to try really, is I've seen this. So I'll take my NYX setting spray, of course, and to set your face, you'll just take a sponge and spray your setting spray on it. It'll absorb and then like pat it all. Ooh, that's wet. Pat it on your face, and it's supposed to really set your makeup instead of spraying it. Because it's going to be near to impossible for me to be able to spray just one side of my face without me covering it. Okay, and that is everything for this side of my face. So using my fan here, we're going to see before and afters. So here is, well, no, let me do this side first. Here is how I used to do my makeup. And then here is how I do it now. So a lot has changed because obviously the eyeliner thing. Nope. And I've gotten a few new products that I like better than the ones that I used to use. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to stay tuned for next week's video because it's going to be really cool. And I will see you guys next week.